set up. Interesting. People would like to see let's do that. Good afternoon, it's James from Pipe Doctor Home Services. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday, May 11th. I know I am. I am on my way to my final call of the day. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I just finished a shower valve replacement, which I know I've made a video on, but this one's a little more in depth, and this time around we were able to replace it from the back side of the shower and not have to do anything with the tile. So check out the video, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch up with you at the end. Thank you. That's open, that's open. This thing snapped off. Weird. Okay, so we are going to cut open this wall so that this way we don't have to do anything with tile work. So let me get this set up, get my vacuum, my multi-tool, and we'll get the wall marked out. We should have enough room to reach the plumbing and be good. Okay. Somebody dropped that. Okay, so here's our Hans Grohe, our Hans Gruber, if you've ever seen Die Hard. His name is Hans Gruber. He threw his brother off of Nakatomi Towers. I love the Die Hard franchise. The original 3, though. Not the new crap that they have now. Even though I feel so bad for Bruce Willis. Okay. I got the trim off. Now, this plastic piece is just a trim. So we shouldn't, in theory, need to open up the tile more. This should be able to stick right out without the need for that. Only thing I'm concerned with is that water is still dripping. We have this bathroom isolated because there's home run shut-off valves for each bathroom in the house. But I may need to fully shut the main. Just because once I cut the pipe in the wall, I can't have water dripping. We're up on the 2nd floor. There's nothing that's gonna fall. Okay. Now this one is kind of tricky. Unless I open up more, which I don't want to do. But if I can't reach it, I can't reach it, so. this and a file. We'll clean all of these up. I know. I guess job coming up. Oh no. What is this? Oh, okay, cool. Alright. We'll get these coppers cleaned up and we'll get the new shower body. It's just like the one I rebuilt in Oceanside in one of my videos with the special cartridge. I forget what the brand was between the two, but we'll have to adjust this limiter to allow for more hot water. You can feel the brass doesn't feel, I don't know. Alright, so we could see we got plenty of room for piping, which is great. And we should be okay with our depth inside the wall, which is also great. Alright, so we'll get the female adapters made up onto this. Might not need this back bracket on here. Might just be in our way. Take this crap off. And then at least we can easily Teflon the male threads on this thing. I believe you can also sweat directly into this, but I'm not going to sit there and go and take my torch out just to pre-sweat this thing. When I have female adapters that I could just do that, so I won't bore you with the prep. I'll show you what the outcome looks like. Okay. So, this is brass because I only had what I had here. Let's see. So I might have to cut that one down a little bit more for the tub spout and put a coupling just to get the height that we need to get. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's get this back in here. Let's see if we can even get this. I'm gonna hold it from the other side. Yeah. Okay. Took off a tiny hair. Let's see. Where are you? Let's just see if I can. Yeah. Doesn't help that this tub spout is literally all over the place. So that should be perfect if I have a small piece in between. And then if I have to cut the shower head up higher, that's fine. But that should be good. And we'll double check it before we press anything. Alright. So let's get this prepped. Okay. What if I get a street 90 and a coupling for this one? Let's see how that looks. I was texting my old coworkers, the two guys I was really close with at my old company. Their names are actually also Mike and Daniel, funny enough. But they had also left our previous employer to go work somewhere else. And so Daniel went to go work at National Grid. And so right now he is just doing meter readings and, you know, closing people's gas off that owe money and all that fun stuff. And he should make content of doing that, because I bet you it's so interesting and people would love to see how that works, you know, working for a utility company. But there might also be specific privacy laws. He might not be able to get away with doing it. It would still be cool as hell though. He sent me a picture earlier of a meter that he locked off. And I was saying to him, I'm like, you should say that you lost your meter key and send me the one you have. And he's like, yeah, right. Okay, so we will really want to pre-press this stuff so that it's not moving on me. And then I have a slip coupling for this, and we could just slide it up, slide it down, press it, and then we're good. So let's do that real quick. Let's get this all pressed so we don't have stuff moving around and shifting anymore.
Shift it a little bit. Yeah, that's what I want. I want it tilting down more like this. Not tilting down, but I want it to be level. Let's do this one. Okay, right there. Beautiful. Make sure that this is straight. I want this to start moving on me. I'm feeling it lifted up a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Should be okay though. Before we do this last one, just make sure. We'll still come over that. Okay, so that's solid. Perfect.
I got about 1 3/4. I keep putting this away. I'm not done with it yet. Now what we can do is use a regular coupling. That ink dry a little bit, and then same thing, let that dry for a minute. And up here, put this on like this, put a little marky poo, even though that mark will probably come off, because I'm going to slide this coupling now over it. That's all right. Okay, pivot, there we go. So that's on there. That is on there. And you're gonna just slide like that. Perfect. Let's see if we can get the press tool in there. Pretty much done with that. Let's just make sure press. Press. Okay, good. Put this away and we'll go turn the water on. Turn the water on. I want to adjust this limiter. Go full max, baby. There we go. So now this has full range of motion. Where before it was literally like boop. At least now it can go. I think that's like 110 degrees of rotation, where before it was like 50. All right, water. Let's get water on. Here. So far so good. I don't see any issues. Beautiful. Get some hot water flowing. Nice. Perfect. All right, let's get the trim on. I'm going to have to, oh man, that was super tight, super close, I mean. If anything, it's sticking out a bit. Oh, wow, I was close with my measurements. All right, we'll clean up the tile work a little bit and we'll get this pushed back a little bit more. Nice. This is the rust remover that I use for inside of toilet tanks. And it actually works pretty good. Taking the old ring off the wall here. It's hard to get it perfect, but you know, that plate had been sitting on this wall for 20 plus years. Okay, definitely much better. Okay, so we just, it's funny, I was worried about this not being out far enough and now it's like too far out. So I gotta try to get it pushed back a bit so the trim can sit flush. You know, they used to give you, back in my day, they used to give you Allen keys for each set screw, each little tiny thing. Now they've cheaped out on us. I don't like this Allen key set. I really need to get the one that I have in my heating tool bag. I need to get another set of those. Let's see, so off is in this direction. The only thing I don't like about some of these shower valves is that, like this set screw, doesn't come with a rubber cap to cover it. So when you're running the fixture and taking a shower, water gets into there and it messes up the set screw. All right, I'm gonna silicone this real quick. Let's see, I have just enough to get this done. Nice. Nice. I have another bottle in the truck. I just would be silly. This does dry clear or translucent. Okay. So cheese. Most importantly, we gotta test the shower head. Say cheese. Perfect. Wonderful. Yeah. That's leaking. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. That was a fairly simple in and out install. Total time on job was 1 hour and 40 minutes. And I mean, the last 20 were spent cleaning up, putting everything away, going over with the client the new shower valve, and then having a discussion about replacing his domestic expansion tank and his temperature and pressure relief valve on his indirect water heater. Yeah, very easy, especially when you get to do a shower valve from the back side like that and hitting it from the back. It's very straightforward. You know, you have all this room to work and make adjustments and do what you need to do, and it's fantastic. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Oh, I've worked at that house. I'm pretty sure this is the house. No, not this house. Different house. Anyway, hit me up at my email for a free sticker. Plumbguyny@gmail.com. That's PLUMBGUYNY@gmail.com for a free sticker. They are no cost to you. I do have a stamp fund on Venmo under the same name if you want to donate to me buying stamps so I can continue to send stickers out for free. That would be awesome, but at the end of the day, there's no obligation to do that. And like I said earlier, if you guys could consider subscribing to my channel, we're over 750 subs, and we started in February, which is awesome. Trying to get to 1,000, so we're slowly making our way there. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, leaving feedback, all that fun stuff. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you. Take care.